Hey everyone, this is 𝗖𝗹𝗹 from Alchemist Academy. Today I will be solving some of the latest reading fill in the blanks questions using a very own Alchemist AI. We will be learning some grammar rules and we will be solving these questions under timed conditions. So let's have a look. Alright everyone, so let's start with some of the latest reading fill in the blanks questions, and I'm going to help you with some grammar rules, and I'll tell you how to do it as well. I'll explain you along the way. Let's have a look. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do over here is quickly skim and scan the question. And now this question is about, we can say is carbohydrate, diet, body composition, hunger, carbohydrate, diet. It's all about diet. Okay. Our study showed that those people on a high protein diet lost. All right, everyone, so let's start with the questions. I'm going to show you some of the latest exam questions, and I'm going to use some grammar rules that I will be explaining along the way. We will have a look at how you ideally should be doing reading, fill in the blanks. Let's have a look. So these are the latest questions here. We will just do a few of them. Let's see how it is. Okay. Now, first thing first, what you should always do is quickly skim and scan the question. So in this case, if I look at it, it's about diets, it's about body composition, eat, high protein diet, it's all about diets. Okay, now the first thing that you should be doing ideally over here is that you should be going into the words, the answer options that are given here. Now reduction, the words end with shun. It should be like a noun. It can also be like a verb. Doubted, it's the past form, so it has to be like a verb. Replication, that is basically a verb as well as a noun. Odd is basically an adjective. Equal, an adjective. Fortified, that's basically an adjective as well. Okay, let's start reading through it. So it says over here that our study showed that those people on a higher protein diet lost the same amount of weight as those on a higher carbohydrate diet, since the two diets offered an dash number of kilojoules. And after the word "and," what do you need? After the word "and," you need vowels. And most likely it should be an adjective, but it should be a noun. But in this case, you already have a noun, so this will also be an adjective. Okay, we have odd and we have equal. So if you're confused between odd and equal, if you look at it, it says the same amount. So same amount means equal. So I'll just put same amount. I'll put equal number of kilojoules and fat. However, body composition, that is the ratio of fat to muscle, showed greater improvement among those people on a higher protein diet. When the participants in the studies were allowed to eat until they were no longer hungry, those on a higher protein diet lost more weight than those on a higher carbohydrate diet, even after more than a year. The dash in hunger and the beneficial effect on muscle provided by higher protein diet is mostly related to protein content. The dash in hunger. So what is happening? What are we talking about over here? We are talking about like people are losing, like the hunger is basically going down. So let's have a look. The dash. After the word the, you also need a noun. In this case, the noun over here is, let's say you've got reduction, replication. That's it. I cannot say replication in hunger. We can talk about the reduction in hunger. And the beneficial effect of muscle provided by the higher protein diet is mostly related to its protein content. The diet is healthy because its protein comes from lean, red meat, fish, chicken, and low-fat dairy products, all of which provided good nutrition. A high protein diet in which the protein comes from protein powders and supplements is unlikely to be healthy unless the supplements are dashed with vitamins and minerals. Now in this, the word "are," after, if you've seen my tenses video, you should remember that after the word "are," we need a verb. Now the verbs that we have here is doubted, and I have fortified. So you cannot doubt with minerals, you can only probably fortify. So fortified with minerals. Okay, let's have a look at that next. Okay, again, we will just quickly skim and scan this, and we'll try to understand what is this about. So it says about substances, toxic materials, substances, physical, chemical, environment. It's about some kind of substances, and it is about our environment. Okay, so let's understand what exactly about our environment. Now, if you look at this over here, now aspects Aspects is basically a noun. Changes is also like a noun. Flinch, I'm not so sure about the word flinch, we'll come back to it later on. Okay, processes, so that's a plural, noun plus verb. Events, noun. Hobby, that's also like a noun. Enhance, it can be used as an adjective, it can be used as a verb also. Okay, now let's start reading through. There are a number of substances, toxic as well as non-toxics, which are being added to the environment by dash and human characteristics by dash. So what are we adding to the environment? Let's have a look at this. So basically, if you look at this, by dash and human characteristics. Now, one thing is human characteristics. So basically, let's say if that part is a noun, this will also be a noun. Now I have got words like aspects, changes, processes, events, and hobby. Can I put hobby there? By hobby and human characteristics? Characteristics is like features, cannot go with hobby. Aspects and human characteristics, maybe. Changes and human characteristics. Change in what? You have to have change in something. Processes, I don't reckon it should be by what process again. I'll probably put by events over here, okay? Like the worst case thing, I'll just put it as events. Okay, these are in fact the undesirable consequences of modern civilization. Okay, so there are some events which are a part of the modern civilization. These substances are continuously going into air, water, and soil and bring about undesirable dash. Okay, the word undesirable is an adjective. What kind of undesirable? What is happening? What is going to happen? So we need a noun. Undesirable aspects, not really. Undesirable changes, maybe. Undesirable process, not so sure. No, I don't think it would be. I think it would be undesirable changes. You bring change in something. If you think about the collocation, the change is always in something, in physical, chemical, biological, dash of our environment, biological, dash, physical, chemical, biological, all of these are adjectives. So this should be a noun as well. So again, the noun is aspects or processes. So you can have a physical process, you can have a chemical process, you can have a biological process, but not in our environment. So we've got features in our environment. So I would probably put the word aspects. And the life dash of animal, and the life dash of animal. Life, in this case, we need a noun again. If you look at it, animals is a noun, of is a preposition. I need noun here again. So if I look at this, I've only got hobby or processes. In this case, let's just put the word processes. Life processes sounds better. We don't have life hobbies. Okay, now this one is about individual propensity, experience, risk-taking, risk, people, rewards, balance. Okay, it's about something related to risk and rewards. Okay, feature. Feature is basically a noun. Reason can also be noun. Personality ends with Y, can be an adjective. Relation is a noun. Utility can be a noun as well. Reflection can be a noun. Wow, everything majorly is a noun. Okay. An individual's propensity to take risk is influenced by their own experience and that of others. The key dash in risk taking, the key dash in risk taking. So in this case, I told you this is a noun. And this should be, sorry, this is an adjective and this should be like a noun. So we need a noun here. So in this case, we had a lot of nouns. We had feature, we had reason, we had relations, we had utilities, reflection. So I would say key, I cannot say utility, can't say reflection, relation. I would say feature, because key feature in risk taking is balancing of perceptions of the risk and the possible rewards. And this balance may be a dash, maybe a dash, maybe a. After the word a, you need a noun. Determiners are usually followed by nouns. So in this case, you have maybe a reason, or in individuals, balance may be a reason, not really. Balance may be a relation. No, balance may be no. Balance may be a reflection. or an individual's particular type of dash. Type of what? Type of what? So type can also be noun, can also be adjective. So in this case, particular type of reason, no. Relation, no. Utility, no. The only thing that I can think of is personality. Okay. Next. Then you have, again, it's about Britain, and it's about Rome, Britain, Rome. Yep, it's about British. It's about the British people. Okay. So let's have a look over here. What exactly about the British people? Okay. Entailed, past, so it will be a verb. Became, verb. Shifted, verb. Enlarged, verb or adjective. Invaded, verb in the past form. Okay, the transitions which occurred in Britain around 100 BC and after 43 AD, when the Roman army dash Britain, when the Roman army dash. If you look at the sense of the sentence, it's past, and we need something in the past. We've got entailed, we've got shifted, we've got enlarged and invaded. Entailed Britain, no, they did not shifted Britain. They did not enlarge Britain. They probably invaded, because you're talking about a war. Okay, it represents a key socioeconomic trend in Britain's past. During the 1st century BC, the traditional communal form of life dash rapidly to a world where certain individuals become more important. Form of life dash. Again, if you look at it a little bit in the past, so we would probably put something that would be in the past as well. We can't say entailed. Life enlarged. Life cannot enlarge rapidly. We can say life shifted rapidly to a world where certain individuals became more important. During the 1st century AD, Britain dash fully a part of Roman Empire. Britain enlarged fully, no, became fully a part of Roman Empire. Let's have a look at the next one. Okay. Now this one is about, let's say, study. It's about 15 minutes, situation, stress, career, where you need to become relaxed, techniques, breathing, exercises, techniques. So I can see that it is about some study and some kind of techniques. Okay, we'll have a look at this and we'll see how it goes. Okay, now momentum. Momentum is a noun. You've got status. Status is also a noun. Escape, verb. Progressive can be an adjective. Creep is also an adjective. Evanescent, so fluorescent, evanescent, let's say it could be an adjective. I'm not too sure. Let's have a look. So in this case, let's have a look and let's understand how this works. Okay. All right. It says that don't allow yourself to slip into self-defeating habits such as procrastinating. Try to keep a dash for going in your study. A dash, a noun. So we had momentum, status. We had, okay, momentum and status. A status, no, we will say momentum to go in your study. If you study solidly for a couple of hours, make sure you give yourself 15 minutes or so before you start up again. Think positively about yourself and your situation. Challenge the negative thoughts that dash into your mind. So thoughts can come into our mind. So we need a verb. So escape, no. That escape into, no, you do not escape into something. I would say probably creep. So creep into our mind, such as I'm going to fail, I'll end up blowing my future, my change of getting a career. You don't have any need to think catastrophically. It's not achieving anything. In fact, it is doing you a lot of harm than good, because it is distracting you from what you need to do. Learn to become more relaxed in your daily life. There are simple techniques such as breathing exercises and dash muscular relaxation exercises. Muscular, okay. So muscular is, let's say, it is an adjective, okay. Let's have a look. Now, you can say what kind of muscular activities you can have. So, can I say status muscular? Collocation wise, no. Can I say escape muscular? Evanescent, I'm not so sure. Let's have a look at the word progressive. I'll just put progressive. I may be wrong. Okay, let's have a look. Worst case scenario, let's just have a look of it. Okay, let's hit confirm and let's see what are the answers of all these questions, whether we are right or wrong. Okay, very good. We've got a perfect 90 over here. Now, if you look at this, we have perfect 90 there. And if you go down, all the answers that we've picked up in this section is absolutely correct. So remember that you need to do it in a very rigorous way. You need to be very focused and be calm when you're solving these questions. So I hope that you understood these 5 questions and the grammar rules that I was talking about. If you're not so sure and you would like to improve your reading scores, book a free consultation, a one-to-one free consultation in our Brisbane or our Gold Coast campus, and we will surely help you to improve your grammar and your reading fill in the blanks as well. If not, you can try the AI by yourself and have a look how it goes for you. So good luck.